Hey guys, I'm Ted here to give you another fast fact, and for this fast fact, we're going to talk about the melting pot. Now, the melting pot itself comes from the term itself comes from the 1908 play The Melting Pot, written by Israel Zangwill, who himself was an immigrant from Great Britain, a Jewish immigrant from Great Britain. Zangwill's play was a great success at the time, and it led to the coining of the phrase melting pot to describe the manner in which the American republic, the society itself, sort of took on these immigrants and sort of forged a new national identity by melting in everybody, by taking in Greeks, Italians, Germans, Poles, melting them down and adding them to the American identity. And it's a very misleading term. Even at the height of immigration, ethnic enclaves or self-contained immigrant communities function. Even now, today, ethnic enclaves still largely function. Though many people left those ethnic enclaves, they still function at the time this play was written. And the term melting pot itself is a very misleading one. In many respects, the cultural and ethnic identities of these groups were not acknowledged. They were broken. They were broken down and stripped away from these peoples, who had to take carte blanche over being presented as broad or mainstream American culture. Many of these families, there was a devaluation of their traditional languages, and a de-emphasization on their cultural practices, in which they sort of just picked up on broad American cultural practices and, of course, adapted to using English only in their homes and in public. A better and in many ways, modern scholars and modern researchers have opted for the tossed salad sort of an analogy for American immigration at the time, instead of the melting pot. The melting pot, it's argued to be very misleading for the reasons I just stated. But the tossed salad analogy sort of fits in place with there being, a little bit of this here, a little bit of this there, a little bit of this here, and a little bit of this there, all sort of jumbled together in this American salad. But that's my fast fact on the melting pot. Hit like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think about the melting pot itself. Let me know what you think about the meaning of the melting pot, whether it's still appropriate or whether it should be changed. And as always, hit like, subscribe, and comment. I'm Ted, and I'll see you guys next time for another fast fact.